Okay, guys, remember when I shared this in the haul? This was like maybe even 6 or 7 months ago. Yes, I never did anything to them, but now it is time, you guys. I wanted to wait till I was ready and had an idea what I wanted to do to them before I took on this project. I know I said beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but after you see what I've done to this project, I would like to get your opinion. Okay, so it has a hook on the back where it can hang into the wall and it's flush flat up against the wall. And the color is brown. The paint was chipping off a ton of them, as you can see spots of gray on them. But that didn't stop me from buying them. I got them on clearance and then I got them on the extra clearance because of the missing paint blotches. So let's see what I do with them. You're watching Tammy B. Jones, where if you don't want to buy it, then just DIY it with your home Inspire. First things first is I took the old mirror from my last DIY project and I crushed them. Okay, see how badly bruised these items are? You can see so much gray underneath the paint, the actual metal. And so I wanted to use some Rust-Oleum paint to recover this. And Rust-Oleum is my favorite brand of paint, and it's a metallic gold. And I think it's gonna make this item pop because it is a Starburst. So I want to keep it similar, but not quite as much. Okay, here's my crush mirror. Of course, I had way more than this. I just put a little bit in a bowl because I think that's more than enough that I would need. And I also use surgical gloves. My husband and I like these type of gloves, so they go kind of like all up your forearm. And I'm using a brush. You guys ignore the Mod Podge because I'm not going to be using Mod Podge in this area, and I'll explain to you why later. Okay, so first thing first, I'm putting on my gloves because I've never worked with crushed mirrors before, and I've never worked with chipped glass or anything like that. So I don't know if it's gonna prick my finger or if there's any little small dust chips that might cut into my hand. So I'm protecting myself, and I'm using these large full size glue sticks, and they go from multiple temperature, which only means if your glue gun have a setting from low to high, it will still melt. And so my glue gun is definitely just straight to high, so they're definitely gonna melt pretty fast. And it's pretty huge. And so this is my glue gun. I have a large glue gun. I got it from Walmart. I believe this was $7.99 for this size glue gun. And we often use it in my house. My husband said, let's get some more. Okay, so first thing first is I'm going to start from the center because I think that's a good place to start. You definitely don't want to get to the center and then not have a piece to fit. So we'll start from the center and we will work our way down. And I do apologize. I realized I did not need two gloves. I just needed one because I'm using my hand for the glue stick on the left. And it doesn't make sense to have a glove on for that. Okay, so I'm showing this rather fast, but what I am doing is just simply gluing into a spot and just deciding, randomly picking pieces and applying them. I'm not using any type of particular shape in glass or the mirror shape, mirror cuts or anything. I'm just grabbing what might fit the space. And so this is really raw cut glass, so it is sharp on the edges and it can cut you. And I'm not really worried about any cracks or gaps because we're gonna be mudding this with grout. Okay, so I realized the glass, was kind of difficult picking the glass out with the glove on. Plus, the glove had my hands sweating pretty bad, so I just went ahead and just started going raw. And now here I am just picking out a bunch of different shapes so that I won't have to keep going into the bowl and I can find more bigger pieces. Because the bigger it is, the faster you finish. I started out small, but I'm like, no. So this is all of the pieces. I finally finished them and they look amazing. I hate to even grout them out. They look so beautiful that way. So I use the non-sanded grout for grout joints up to 1/8 of an inch. And this is like a 20-minute drying process. Very easy to do. All you do is just add water. I'm sorry I didn't show you in detail how I did it. I just scooped out a little bit and just added water until it got to a pasty format. Here's where I've spread it on and have begun to wipe some of it off. Um, it turned out quite pretty, even though I didn't want to use it. I also have some gold glitter here, and I did have some silver as well. And I was considering to put, while it was still wet with the grout, to just add some of the gold glitter inside of it to give it an extra oomph. I wasn't sure. This is very fine glitter, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, so I only did it on one. And this is what it looks like after you beat the glitter off of it. I also kept a plate underneath it to catch the glitters so that would not make a mess. I kept a paper plate under it so I can just fold it and pour it back into the container. But I kind of like it, but it kind of looked kiddie-ish to me. So I thought maybe silver glitter would be better because the mirrors are like a silver and I didn't like that either. So just wanted to share that note with you. So the ones that I did put the glitter on, I had to regrout them so that I can cover up the glitter and start over all over again. So these are the finished ones, and I left the one that had the silver glitter. It was fine to me. But I am finished, you guys. And these are the pieces. These are the final pieces that I'm going to be using. This is the final reveal that's going to go up on the wall. And that's the only one that has the glitter, the silver glitter. I absolutely think they're so beautiful. I really do. I'm very impressed. And I'm excited to share this with you and to hang them on the wall. So, what do you think? Was this a great transformation, makeover, or what? I think I took these from Blab to Fab, and I can't wait to put them on the wall. So, that one that's glitter with the silver glitter, I left it. I think they're absolutely adorable. So I think the colors is definitely going to match my living room and I'm going to put them here. So this is where they are. And when you walk into my living room, you can see them as you go up the stairs. You can get a good view of them from the living room. Even if you're just walking to the kitchen, you can't help but to see them. And they're pretty huge. So I have them spaced quite well, I think. And I had pictures there before. If you've ever seen any of my home videos, you'll know that. So the picture kept falling down. Um, so and it started it whopped the frame. So I needed something to replace that. And these are a great replacement. I absolutely love it. You can actually see the holes there of where the picture used to be. So I'm gonna have to putty that in. But isn't this gorgeous? Simply, simply gorgeous. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you as always, and I appreciate you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell because I'm going to have a big year this year. I'm going to be sharing a lot with you, and I can't wait to get started. So don't forget to click that bell so that you won't miss anything that I have coming forward. Love you guys. Bye.